Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Rita's Book Club. This week I decided to review Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. To be honest with you all, I've been obsessed with Taylor's books, and every time I read a new one, I just get more and more obsessed with her stories and writing. So I was very excited to read this one because of the apparent chill vibe to it. This book tells us the story of four famous siblings that throw an epic party to celebrate the end of the summer. The story is set in Malibu in 1983. The famous Rivas brothers are known by everybody around Malibu and honestly around the world, since they are the offspring of the legendary singer Mick Riva. Nina is the older, and she's a talented surfer supermodel. Jay is a championship surfer, and Hud is a renowned photographer, and their adored baby sister Kit has surf in her blood. Everybody and their mothers is very excited for the iconic party, apart from Nina, who never wanted to be the center of the attention, and who has also just been publicly abandoned by her pro tennis player husband. Hud is also not very excited about the party because he really needs to confess something to his brother, someone that he has been inseparable from since birth. On the other hand, Jay is counting the minutes until nightfall to see the girl that he can't stop thinking about, and because she promised him that she will be there. And Kit has a couple of secrets of her own, including a guest she invited without consulting her siblings. Honestly, this book has everything: love, drama, friendships, tears, and lots of surf. I couldn't put the book down after the first chapter. It's so hypnotic the way Taylor describes these characters and builds their story. It makes you more and more curious to know their secrets and how they will deal with it all. For example, I loved how the story is divided by each hour of the day, but also the first part is intercalated with the siblings' past, from when their parents met, Mick and June, and their whole relationship, how they became a family, how they got separated, to when these siblings become functional adults due to different circumstances of their lives. And I also liked how in the second part you have so many sides of the party, not only from the siblings' perspective, but also other guests that will be significant through the whole story, especially in the end. Let me tell you that all these siblings were a force to be reckoned. Their unity as a family was outstanding, even from a young age. And the problems they had with their parents, how they had to grow up and learn every single detail about each other. They learned from such a young age that they would have to rely on each other to survive and live life. It was such a beautiful story about love between these siblings. I love Nina. She was just so iconic. She did everything for her siblings, and all she wanted was to go away and be relaxed. From such a young age, she was the responsible one, the one that took care of the others and had to deal with the adult stuff that many of us would be scared to deal with at 17 years old, even taking care of her mother all these years. Jay and Hud, on the other hand, just had a beautiful connection between them. Nothing stood between them, and I loved how in the end they realized that they will always be there and forgive each other. I loved Kit, how she wasn't afraid to stand up for herself and say what she wanted to say, but she herself had a lot of personal things to learn, and the book ended with such a beautiful note of hope for her future, which was very, very cool. Honestly, I just wanted to protect his force since the moment I realized their backstory. the love and support they have for each other. It's just something that we all wish we had in life. So it's just a beautiful story about them. Also, a fun fact, if you read Seven Husbands of Evan Lee Hugo, you might remember that Evelyn actually got married with Mick Riva, their dad, for 24 hours in Vegas. It was such a great nod to that book, and I loved how the author introduced a few more details of that story into this one. If you blink it, you will definitely miss it. Another note, I'm very excited to read Taylor's next book, focused on Carrie Soto, which is a character in this book, in Malibu Rising. I think that there is so much more about her that we need to know, and I really like the glimpse we saw of her so far in the story. As always, if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. You can also follow me on Instagram at Rita's Book Club for more content. Thanks for watching and see you next week. Happy readings!